Hello one and all, I'm Cryo Prime and today I'm taking a look at the Real Grade Gundam 00 from the anime Gundam 00. The Real Grade line has been going on for quite a while now. This is the 18th kit, so it's actually still fairly early in the life cycle.
Nice looking box, man.
We need you to read from the book.
I mean, he's so fast. He makes fast people look not fast.
Or just a little snip. It's too much! It's too much!
Well then, let's build it!
This is a partial inner frame, which from the assembly you might have noticed the inner legs, the inner arms, and the inner torso are kind of like an exoskeleton. One downside to that is over time, those joints tend to loosen up.
My joints are supple.
Doing a quick spin of just the general robot assembled. Kind of go over some of the features here, starting by taking off the backpack for the GN drives. Going over some of these, the GN drives are on the shoulder pauldrons here, and with that gimmick right here, you lift that up, you can raise those, and then you can lock that, and then that will hold that out. You can use that for posing, but it's also pretty effective for when the O-riser is put on because of the extra weight. The GN drives spin, and then you can lock them back in just wherever you want by putting that back in, and then when the O-riser's on here, that'll allow those to spin as well.
Does this thing move?
Oh yeah.
Moving on to the Gundam himself, the 00. Good amount of articulation, but bear in mind these real grades, while they kind of feel like an action figure in your hand, they are model kits. So you get a full spin there, and the arm will go out, but at least on mine, these shoulder pads don't like to stick on very much. They'll pop off easy. There's a few other pieces like that too. Again, model kit, but a good time to show you that there's a bit of a forward joint for bringing it out, and then a bicep swivel. Elbow gives a nice deep bend, and then right up at the wrist it is just a ball joint for the hand, but there is an extra little wrist tilt for some more. The shoulders themselves, as I pop more guys off, shoulders and kind of the upper body unit are on a bit of a pivot, so you can position those. The torso does offer a little bit of front, but not a ton, and kind of the same with going back. The legs, if you move the skirt armor out, you can do full splits, and you can go forward about 90. The armor clashes a little bit going through here. And same with the kickback, you do get a full kick there, and then this plate can move up to allow all the way back. And the knee will actually unlock some of the features. You've got a real deep bend there, and then when you move that, this piece will pull down, and then this knee joint can be moved up so that the armor splits as you're moving it. So on mine, the toe armor comes off very easy. The shoulder pads, like you notice, come off pretty easy, and this knee joint will pop off pretty easy. If you glue them down, they'll hold better, but again, model kit, not action figure.
It comes with stuff! It comes with stuff?
As far as accessories, you get the GN Sword 2, and there you actually assemble two of them. The GN Sword 2 can also convert into rifle mode, and an accessory to go with those is this little dumbbell looking piece that these can slide into for double bladed. Also included that are relevant for them are two beam effect pieces, and these can slide right onto there for either pew pew bang bang effects or sword. You have these little clip type pieces here that will slot into the side, and then that's how they will attach to the side skirts. You get probably my favorite accessory, not even just for this Gundam, but just in general. I love this weapon. It's the GN Sword 3. This is the blaster form. So the handle there will hold. You got the beam barrels there, and the sword simply swings out. Now on the kit, you can have him holding it up so it's more like a sword, but mine is a little loose in this position. But when you bring it down, this piece does lock into the arm, so this is a very stable position. With the GN Sword 3, you get the beam effect. This can be used in either form, so that you could have it shooting, but it's really meant for over the blade. You also have, technically you have 4 handles, but only 2 of them have the pegs to actually attach to the hand, and then you have 2 beam effect pieces. And here we have the O riser. Not a ton to it, but it is a nice little jet. Not a ton of articulation, but the wings can move out. The back tail piece can open up. The back pieces can move. The side wings here can collapse all the way down or open up. And then these side spikes can open up there as well. And it's more for the combined mode, but this door can open up as well. That would be the cockpit for the pilot, not the windshield. Little deceptive there. Combining this with the Gundam 00, simply have to separate the wings. And then the piece that connected the jet folds out. Bring out the Gundam 00. Backside has this panel here that'll fold down. And the wings will slide into the very specifically marked one. That's really all there is to it. From there you can, and lastly are 2 little pilot characters that are 1/144th scale. You have 2 shields where the blade on the end can move. With the top piece in the up position, they can be attached to the GN drives or the shoulder. But one in the lower position, the shields can attach together. As far as hands go, you get a set of trigger finger holding hands, open expressive hands, real grade hands that are articulated, though they don't over time that well in my experience. They will get loose, they'll get floppy, and they don't really hold anything. Plus the bottom fingers are on a separate joint, so they're kind of freeform. And then lastly, closed fists. Also included are 2 base adapters, one for the O riser and one for the Gundam itself. The fake condenser caps that can be replaced on his shoulders. Clear cockpit if you want to change it out from the orange one, or if you want to paint it your own color. And then lastly, a tiny set of landing gears for the O riser. 1 extra piece on the runners that you will not use.
Put it all together.
Either way, thanks for stopping. I hope you enjoyed the review. Have a good day.